Everybody's going about their busy workaday lives. I'm continuing my retirement occupation of going to these out of the way places, and I'm in the little Llyn Peninsula right now, and I'm going to pay a visit to, well, I don't know how, St Sibi's Well, English heritage again, Welsh heritage, I say, Cadw. Yeah, so I've never been here before. There's another chapel down there which I'll go and have a little. They're generally quiet lanes. Okay, so I've never been here before, but well, it's not a place you drive a long distance to inspect, unless you're working for Welsh Heritage. Luckily the sun came out, but it's blustery. It's a blustery early autumn day. Okay, I'll take this quick shot while the sun's shining. This is only a short distance to the Holy Well, Saint. Well, again, I don't know how to pronounce it. Sibi, Saint Sibi, was a 6th century saint. He went to Rome, made a pilgrimage to Rome, and then refused to become King of Cornwall. So instead he came to North Wales and settled in Anglesey. I like this time of year, early autumn. The leaves are more or less still, the trees are still more or less in full leaf, and but just another 2 or 3 weeks they'll be taking on their autumn colours. When the sun shines, it makes all the difference. It's a well-trodden path, so they obviously have visitors. Looks like it over there. More information on the well. The well that makes the unwell well. Huh. Okay. Cadw. Okay. Hidden away. As I say, you wouldn't come a long distance, drive a long distance to see this, but I'm always looking for new places to visit, and so this, although a little bit out of the way for me, is yeah, kind of interesting to see. Just heard some voices, so it looks like there might be someone else coming to, yep, someone else coming to, oh well, it breaks the spell a bit. Yeah, I was hoping to, because I'm not, yeah, so this looks like an old cottage. It may have been where the people hoping to be cured by taking the waters were stayed overnight. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, it is. Muy interesante. So, bathe in those waters, and you're cured of all ailments. Looks like there's little alcoves there to sit and rest and maybe dry out after bathing in the well. There's space there for several people. Alright, so that's a bit of a nuisance. I like to have these places to myself. Muy interesting, muy interesante. Okay, now I'm going to take that gate there and ascend the hilltop. Only a short climb. Okay, so this obviously people come here to, well, not to take the, I imagine, oh yeah, I mean, yeah, look at that, that's another place to, you can sit and dangle your feet in there and be cured of all ailments. Oh, okay, so this looks pretty good. This path is a bit steep. Those people probably come up behind me, so it is a bit steep, but as long as it's the right path and it goes to the top. This is only it's only a small hill, but well, there's no steps or anything like that, so yeah. So this would put a lot of people off. Okay, this is a bit better. The gradient eases off a bit. And quite a, well, look at this nice little woodland here with the trees spaced apart. And you can see it's just disappearing down there. That's the guy who owns all this land. Well, actually his brother's in charge of it, but I think he said he owns it. He's the he told me to keep to the footpath, but quite in a friendly way, and also he gave me a bit of further information. But the footpath seems to have disappeared here, so this is his private property, so it's a permissive, well, it's not, okay, looks like there's some kind of a footpath, very sketchy. Okay, so continue on going uphill. That was interesting to meet someone that basically knows all about it. Beautiful. I'm glad I came. Unfortunately, it's gone windy again. It's very blustery today. So that could be a problem with the audio, but look at these old trees here, beech trees. A beech. This is a kind of like I think a beech, mainly beech. Yeah. And there's, yeah, there at the top. Yeah, so there's a little bit of work to do. Okay, these stones here are the remains of the hill fort that crowned this hill at one time. Visitors would have no problem clambering over those rocks, but I'm going to duck out of that. That's something I just don't, well, it's the balance is the main thing. Sense of balance is largely gone. So I'll see if there's an easier way around the side. I like it. It's kind of, looks like there's remains of houses incorporated in the walls. But of course it would be, I think they only occupied these forts when there was a threat of raiders, maybe raiders from across the Irish Sea. Or it might have been the Irish themselves settling there and putting up these hill forts. looks like the high point is over there, but there's probably no access to it. I can't see any stiles or anything like that, and the farmer, when I spoke to him, of course you can always clamber over the wall, so I won't do that now. I'll go over to that corner though. Don't think it won't go any further. I can see just now there's no, well, I can't see it. Well, that's the high point up there, so you get the 360 degree view up from that point. But yeah, okay, no access, so I'll go back to that and have a break over there. Yes, you can clearly see the embankments, all this, the hill fall that was once up here. Fortunately, you can't see the big mountains of Snowdonia. They're all cloud covered. And that's one nice thing, to come out closer to the coast. It's quite often sunny, whereas in the big mountains it's cloud covered. Okay, is there a sheltered spot around here where I can have a break? Actually, it's a pretty good viewpoint from here. This is why they placed the trick stone here. There's the highest mountain on Evid or something. 1,850 feet high. It's the highest mountain on the Llyn Peninsula. But it's a wild landscape. Of course, in the lower down it's farmland. There's the fort, Hill Fort. Down there's a little village of, I don't know how to pronounce it, Hyangbi or something, Hyangbi. Go down there, the village. I'll be going to have a look at the church when I get back down. The time is already spent well over an hour here, I think. Let's left the car. Easier descending. I don't know if you can hear me, it's very blustery and windy, but I got the sponge on. There's the village down there. I'll go and see the church. But I was a little bit apprehensive just a few minutes ago, because there was a gentleman, an elderly gentleman, well, not as old as me, but he was just recovering from COVID. He was coughing and spluttering away, and well, he said he was 10 days since he had it, but well, I don't know. Yeah, that's. I'd rather not met him at all, actually. Going back to the friendly Saint Sobby's healing well. Get healed for all ailments, but it didn't work on that that guy at the top. And yeah, there it is. Take one last look at it. The farmer said he was baptized here 60 years ago, and he looked in good condition, so it worked on him. Okay, so I'll just take a break here rather than, I mean, the car's only, what, 3 minutes walk away. He's still coughing. He's friendly, but it's a shame, eh? He's on a recovery walk. Holy Healing Well. It didn't work. Nice little outing. I've been here well over 2 hours. I didn't think I'd be here. It would take that long, but it's a little bit more energetic to get up to the top of that hill than I anticipated. Okay, so I won't call it a day just yet. I'll just walk, well, a couple of 100 yards or so, just to have a look at this chapel. It's probably a private house now. Okay, these people that live here probably aren't too worried about ghosts coming knocking on the door. There it is, the chapel. Is it right there? Quite an extensive churchyard. 1877. Capel Hellig. 1852. There's two. Yeah. Is that a date? 1814 there, I'm not sure. Yeah, alright, so I'll just, I won't go. Yeah, I think it's kept up, I think. But I don't, it's not a private house, of course. Okay, so there's the 1967, that graveyard, that gravestone. I won't go around the gravestone. I am running a bit short of time. So I'll just retrace some steps now, go back. I'll go, well, a bit further, back to the village. People who live in this peninsula live rural lives with very little in the way of outside noise, like traffic noise and things like that. There's the hilltop there. It's a very good climb up there, wasn't it? Maybe, I don't know, maybe a little over 300 feet. Yeah, pleasant enough spot. Yeah, I like it. But it's put a bit of a dampener on things. Meeting that poor old gentleman who, hey, recovering from COVID. Hopefully he had fully recovered. But it does bring it home to you. Okay, I'll just do the short walk into the village here. By a bus, this village. But I say, very infrequent service I expect. But still, if you need transportation, public transportation, it's here on the doorstep. Very quiet here. I almost feel as though I'm intruding. It's so quiet when filming. Okay, here's the village church. I won't go inside, it's probably closed anyway. What I'm looking for though is an ancient cross, Christian cross, early medieval. May have been here in Saxon times. But there's no, I don't know, it's in this churchyard somewhere. But where is it? There's that hill I climbed up there. Yeah, this church is probably no longer used, but there is 270. There's still Owen Griffith Owen to 2017. But where's this ancient cross? Okay. There's a path going around here, so that's not it, is it? It can't be. I'll follow this path. I might not be able to find it. Okay, I think this is a footpath. Yeah, probably used by the dog walkers. Yeah, so yeah, it's a footpath, right? This is actually, if I'd have known, this goes up to the top of that hill, which I just up there. But of course, Yeah, I couldn't see her. Well, I didn't look into it really, but that was an alternative descent to come down here and back through the churchyard. It would have been a circular trip. Okay, so that footpath there is for the local dog walkers. But yeah, it doesn't look like I might not be able to spot this cross. I'll go around the other side of the church and see if it's there. It's up there. Okay, no. Okay, so this yeah, very quiet village here. I get the feeling I'm not going to find this cross. It's an early, as I say, it is noted. Yeah, no sign of it. That's a exit from the churchyard. Yeah, all right. I'll go back to the car then. If it's here, that cross, it's well hidden. Okay. Oh well. There is a picture of it on the internet, so it's here somewhere. Oh, what's that there? That wouldn't be it, would it? Who knows? Okay.